Hello and good evening, Miss Renu and my fellow group mates. Well, I hope everyone is doing good. We are undergraduate students from University Malaysia Kelantan. So, the main purpose of this interview session is conducted through online is for our online assignment purpose, which is for the subject ACS3043 Agribusiness. Miss Renu is an upcoming agripreneur who is running their own farm, which is also known as KB Farm. Firstly, I would like to thank Miss Renu for joining us. We have prepared few questions for you, Miss Renu. Hello, are
Hello,
you there,
yes,
Miss
yeah.
Renu?
Hi, I'm here.
How are you, Miss Renu?
All right, I'm doing good actually. Thank you so much for this interview. So I would really I would try my best to answer all your questions.
All right, thank you so much. So, Miss Renu, can you introduce yourself?
All right, my name is actually Renu. I'm a full-time teacher. My background is Bachelor of Education. Uh, but meanwhile, I'm actually helping my dad towards this business, KB Farm. So I'm a full-time teacher and basically as a part-time helper in my own farm.
Miss Renu, could you tell me more about your agribusiness?
All right. Mine is ours is a KB farm. As you all know, it's an agribusiness, and we are actually concentrate and doing all this management on the farm and animals. So this farm is actually established by my father, Mr. Dharmaraja, and he actually started this on a small scale with the few by raising a few cows. This was actually around 1999. So before he actually started the business, my father worked in a private company, and the salary that was given by the company is actually not that much, and he couldn't cover the living of the costs and the family. So he actually intend to start this business, and he decided to venture into a small scale to this farm business. So at first, he raised few cows, and then it was also helped and taken over by my mothers, and also my brothers are the main person in charge of this, Mr. Satya and Mr. Ruben, in 2001. So we expanded this business by raising few types of animals, means various of animals actually. After the cow, we started with chickens, ducks, turkeys, and goats. So the farm is also located in Kamunting. It's very close to Taiping Perak, and the farm is about 30 hectares, and we have actually now more than 100 farmed animals, I would say. So the farm also operates between 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. for all the customers, and we allow them to visit and buy our products. And we have like 8 workers on this farm, and all of them has actually been assigned different tasks, like how to do the milking, the feeding, the cleaning, all these surrounding areas. Each of them has their part to do. So
All right. Okay. That was quite interesting. So now I would like to request Hari to continue the interview session.
Thank you, Logapriya. So, hi, Ms. Renu. I would like to ask, what is the main objective of your farm?
the main objective of the farm.
Yeah.
Okay, the main objective of our farm is actually we wanted to provide nutritious and high quality products, but at the same time, not only that, we wanted to bring it to an affordable price for all the layers of the society, for all the group, for the higher, medium, and a lower category of society, so that we intend to bring quality, nutritious, and also affordable price. That's actually our main objective of this farm.
Thank you, Ms. Venu. So I would like to pass this interview session to Dhanabalan. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, Ms. Renu.
Hi.
Can you okay, briefly explain regarding the operation system of the farm?
Okay, the operation system. So let me tell you, the operation system actually, in our farm, we have around our 9 steps. So firstly is feed. We feed all the cows and all the other animals, as you know, as I said earlier, ducks, chickens, turkeys, goats, and all that. So we feed them, and then during the production, the crop production time. So we use the the primary source of emission, fuel sip has been used, and nitrous oxide emission from the soil, and also the energy used in the production of the fertilizer. So the food given to livestock on the farm is like nutritious grains, grass, and also special foods are prepared for the animals, so that that they can grow up healthy, and also they can provide nutritious products, so that people get all these high quality products to the consumer. Okay, so this mixture of foods actually given to these animals, these are called or known as fodder, particularly to foods or forages given to the animals, including like plants cut and carried to them, right? So then I would say it is a mixture of food that contains hay, straw, silage, all these compressed pelleted foods like oil, mixed ration, grains, all this as well. And follow that, the our farm also implement the milk production, where a dairy cow, actually 4 chambered stomach, allows to digest this high fiber. As I said earlier, all this high fiber needs necessary to produce milk, so that the rumen also produce methane gas and release through bulbs emissions. So significant source of methane emission is being done here. So the main products provided by the livestock here are the milk, meat, and eggs. So all these products are the one that I would say collected, and we send it to the sellers. Other than that, the workers who are actually working in our farm, serving on the farm, would draw the milk from the cow, and they store it in a container. We store it in an aluminum container, and then we will sell it to the seller. So that's basically how it works. Also, I would say that the products are packed in a plastic roll bags, and also we packed it in a container, like plastic container, before we distribute it to the nearby stores. And all the we sell all the products offered to the customer, like face-to-face customers, into affordable price. Like as I said, that's one of our objective, to a reasonable price, right? And all our products are actually packed neatly, and we deliver to the customer who lives nearby area. And also at the same time, I would say customers, it will get a lot of attention from the customers when we produce a good product, a quality product with a good same profit. Yeah. And also another thing that I wanted to add probably would be the organic fertilizer that I wanted to say. This fertilizer, we sell it to, because if you know, the in the agriculture industry, we also use the stock, the waste stock, yeah, as a fertilizer, and this also actually generate additional income to our farm, as these are like an organic fertilizer, and it used in a large scale in agriculture industry, because it provides a lot of additional nutrition and help the growth of the crops, if you can see. And Probably the last one, I would say the milk not purchased. Sometimes we deliver the milk, and the milk that is not purchased by the customer at the grocery, they will actually return it back to our farm, and we will process it into the curd, and we will resell it. So the curd, right? So we will resell it to the customer and nearby grocery. So we actually try to reduce the wastage here as well. So these are the main thing.
Thank you, Miss Renu. I get more information about operation system. Okay, the next person is Yuri.
Hi, Miss Renu.
Hello, hi.
I would like to ask what are the animals being raised in the farm?
Okay, as I said, we actually started with cow, and then for now we have cows, turkeys, ducks, and also we have chickens and goats. So we have 30 cows right now, and turkey, we have around 10, the quantity. Ducks is around 20, and chickens are around 30, and goats is around 40. These are the animals that we have with the quantity right now. And if you could see the products that offered is actually we have chicken eggs, milk, curd, and chicken meat, and also goat meat. So we sell this is like as you can, chicken eggs is like 15 pieces to 8 ringgit, and milk is to 1 liter to 8 ringgit as well. Curd is around 125 gram to 2 ringgit. Chicken meat, like 1 kg, we sell it around 12 ringgit. Goat meat, also same one. 1 kg, but we sell it around 25 to 28 ringgit, yeah, between that range of price. Also, some other additional products that offered by our farm is excuse me, sorry, the cow dung, the fertilizer that I say, that one will sell it around 10 ringgit, and the dark meat 1 kg around 15 ringgit. Also we have turkey meat 1 kg around 25 ringgit, and eggs, 10 pieces of duck's eggs 8 ringgit. And sometimes we also sell cows and calves for prayer purpose. Yeah, this is actually depends on the occasion and the customer requests. So that's basically about the animals that has been raised in the farm, and the products are offered by our farm.
Okay, thank you, Miss Renu. So,
Right.
I would like to pass the interview session to Katil.
Hi, Miss.
Hi.
Okay, now I'm going to ask about, may I know the effect of pandemic COVID-19 to the business?
Right. So I would say, yeah, the effect is quite huge. As you know, it's actually threatened all the economic sectors. Yeah, particularly the agriculture. So the MCO that was has been done and provoked last time. So it actually bring a lot of panic buying in Malaysia at first, because a lot of people started cooking at home, and they have to stay indoors. So fresh foods were like in high demand in local markets, supermarkets, because of this MCO. And at the same time, but the quarantine that was imposed actually also have the harm to, there's a harm towards the labor supply, and also it has disrupted the agriculture supply networks. So at first, in our farm, it also affected by this pandemic, with all this situation. So at the very first MCO, when they imposed the first MCO, we tend to lose income, capital, all this. Although we are still operating during that time, yeah, there was actually a loss in between this. And I would say the next major shift in the structure of demands of meats, milks, eggs, and many more in our farm actually during this pandemic, when the MCO was imposed and there was no import. When you see that they have done this MCO and there is no import happening towards to the other countries due to all the closure of the borders and everything, so there was like a huge collapse in certain like restaurants, hotels, caterings, on open markets. So the surge in demands from supermarkets towards all these has been actually dropped. So there was a huge demand for the supply of meats, whereby there is a huge supply of meats, chicken, milks, and eggs. So the public actually immediate reaction. They give an immediate reaction to this pandemic, because they have this panic and attack buying. As you know, they will quickly go and look for all these things that they could just grab, especially you can if you have heard about these toilet papers, sanitizers, rice, as well eggs, cheese, milk. In some countries, were among the items are all actually quickly vanished from the shop shelves in just few minutes, few days, once the government actually announced about the MCO. So there was an increase of meat, egg, and dairy retail sales with a sudden upward jump as the lockdown were announced. So once they announced the lockdown, people quickly just go and grab all these meat, egg, and dairy. So that were the among I think the trends actually that has been showed by public, and the demand of the product and the production that happens in our farm. Actually, you could see the low and high in the production in our farm. So that's basically how pandemic has affected our farm.
Oh, okay. So now I would like to request Queenie to continue.
Sorry. Can you? I beg your pardon. Can I? I
Oh,
couldn't hear you.
thank you, madam. So now I would like to request Queenie to continue the interview sections.
Hi, Miss. I want to ask what are the environmental factors that influence an agribusiness?
Okay, the environmental factors. So as you know, the geographical condition, actually the main important thing that it affects the decision making for all the industries and companies, I would say. So it goes similar to ours, because this comes under the taste, the preference, the requirements for the people as in a certain country, because the geographical condition is important to a region. So it depends on the area, what kind of climate and all this. So in general, the in area of the goods and the favorite to the people in one region cannot be liked in other region. So it depends, because it depends on the climate and the environment of the people. All right, what it has been liked here in Malaysia, it cannot be liked in other foreign countries. So there's a difference in between this geographical region. So in this particular area, the type of living decides, okay, the geographical situation and the physical characteristics and the climate, the temperature, the humidity, all these actually include. So I would say this actually lead to the development of those industries, whether we can meet the people's needs or not. And the weather or climates is actually, I would say, well balanced throughout the year here in Malaysia, so which provides quite sustainable and endless food supply for the animals in our farm. And also KB farm possible to deliver all these organic foods products from animals to our customers on a large scale, because our good geographical situation that we have actually. So I would say quite lucky to be a Malaysian on this situation, I would say, because the geographical condition plays an important role of this, towards the environmental factors. Right. I think, yeah, that's the basically.
Thank you, Miss. So I would like to request Harry to continue the interview session.
All right.
Thank you, Vicky. So, Miss Renu, this will be the final question for today.
All right. Okay.
What is the difference between agribusiness in Malaysia and foreign countries?
The differences, first of all, I think because modern technologies in foreign countries are more advanced and up to date. This is because I think the priority given to this industry is actually a bit different towards here in Malaysia, probably because the foreign countries have a lot of awareness towards this agriculture business, and there is some kind of subsidize from the government where they give a huge support. So because of that, they have a lot of modern technology because they have developed the industry. So when you have modern technology, you can definitely produce more, and the outcome will be totally different. Also, I would say the medical facilities. So when you have huge modern technologies like you see in foreign countries, of course the medical facilities for the animals also will be good, because they are more broad into this. There are banners, governments has give them a lot of support towards this. That is a bit different in Malaysia. I wouldn't say I mean, there is nothing much to say that Malaysia is doing better. Well, we are coming up towards this business because it depends, as I say, climate plays an important role, as well how much the support do we get from the government, the budget, the subsidies that has been given to this industry, actually how they're going to support us, because we couldn't, or we can't put blame on government itself, because there are a lot of industries to look after, but they are trying their best towards this business. And I think slowly and steadily, Malaysia would definitely go to that part where in future, I think Malaysia will be as the foreign countries, where our agriculture business will definitely grow broad with all the modern technologies and facilities. That would the difference and how we can improve, I would say.
All right. That was, I mean, we gained a lot of knowledge from you, Miss Renu. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to give us an interview. We actually, literally, we gained a lot of knowledge about your business. So, yeah, I hope your business grows, and all the best to you, Miss Renu. And we hope that your KB farm gets more attention among the customers.
All right. I would like to say thank you to all of you here who took actually take this time to interview me, and I got this opportunity to actually explain to you all. And I really appreciate all you youngsters here that talking about this agriculture business. And I really hope our agriculture business would develop in future. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Actually, right.
Thank you,
All
Miss
right.
Renu.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Miss Renu.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
All right.